Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia and we have a really great update on the Black Adam. As many of you know, Black Adam is coming at us at the end of this summer, and we have gotten a pretty great trailer and a lot of details about the upcoming movie. We do know it will see the introduction of several new heroes. Dr. Fate, the Atom, Cyclone, and Hawkman are all joining the DC Extended Universe. But one thing we haven't really gotten a lot of clues on is the villain for this upcoming movie, and the villain will be Sabbac. We do know Marwan Kenzari is cast in the role, and we've gotten a couple of t-shirts with some fuzzy pictures, but we really haven't gotten a great look at the character until now. Earlier today, over at the Direct, they got some pictures from McFarlane Toys, and this really gave us our first really good look at the villain from the upcoming movie. So let's go ahead and check that out. Now, I really think this looks great, and he actually looks like he could take on Black Adam himself. He is a classic villain from the Marvel Comics, and I don't mean Marvel Studios, I mean the classic Captain Marvel comics from back in the early 1940s. Sabbac's name is also very similar to Shazam. He can actually call upon the powers of hell by speaking his own name and harnessing the abilities of Satan, Belial, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, and Kratos, creating somewhat of an antithesis of the various gods that empower both Black Adam and Shazam. If you're unfamiliar with Sabbac in the comics, he actually made his first appearance way back in 1943 in Captain Marvel Jr. number 4. Now the character has evolved a little bit over time. Originally, he was Freddie Freeman's foster brother, Timothy Carnes, and he did have a couple looks in the comics. But more recently, it was New York City mob boss Ishmael Gregor, and I do suspect we're probably going to get a variation of the more recent version. Originally, he was created by Otto Binder and Al Carino, and like I said, he's classic from those old Captain Marvel comics, and he will be a great villain on the screen. Now, obviously, Sabbac is going to be one heck of a villain, and visually, I really do like what I see. It is exactly the kind of powerhouse that can stand up against somebody like Black Adam, and quite honestly, I think he can make short work of several members of the Justice Society. It also should continue with that somewhat supernatural and sometimes scary trend that the first Shazam movie brought with its 7 deadly sins. I do like the little bit of continuity that's going on here, and love the fact that they've chose this villain because he really is the antithesis to a lot of the heroes that we've seen so far that have their basis in the Shazam family. Now hopefully when we get a second trailer, we'll get a much better look at this villain and we'll get to see him in action. The picture looks great obviously, but that doesn't give us a lot of idea of how the villain will look fighting the various heroes, and even what he sounds like. All these things are really important, and we really won't have a final opinion on this channel until we get an idea of what it looks like in that state. Now obviously we're going to follow Black Adam over the next couple of weeks pretty closely. We are on the countdown to release at the end of the year, and it's going to be something we cover closely, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. But until we know more, what do you guys think? How do you feel about this first look at the Black Adam Sabbac? And does it give you the feeling he's a powerhouse kind of villain that can stand up against the Justice Society? Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.